So now taking a look at these functions, we are going to hone in on B for this video. And B is what we call the frequency. So the frequency is always the number that is in front of X. If there's not a number there, that means your frequency is 1. And the frequency is going to help us find the period. So the period is what is one full cycle of the function, and we find it by dividing 360 over b or 2 pi over b, depending if you're using radians or degrees. So if the period is less than 360 or 2 pi, that means it's a horizontal compression. So horizontally, um, you're getting closer together. So think of like skinnier. If it is bigger than 2 pi, you're getting a little bit wider, so you're elongated. And then if it is 2 pi, there's no horizontal change from the parent function. So these are the effects it has on the critical points. We'll get into what critical points are a little bit later. But to determine B from a graph, it's always 360 divided by whatever your period of your graph is, or 2 pi if you're in radians. So frequency, that's going to be the number of waves in a 2 pi period. And you get that from whatever that number is, and then you use whatever this number is to find your period. So as an example, so let's say this is my example right here, y equals 4 minus 3 cosine 2x plus 1. Frequency comes from the number in front of x, so that would be 2. And so my period would be 2 pi over 2. So when we do this, you want to simplify, cross out the 2's, and so you get just pi. Let's say that it was in degrees, you would do 360 degrees divided by 2, and you would get 180. And we all know that pi and 180 are the same value, just one's in degrees and one's in radians.